5 people were swimming in the clear waters of a popular beach on a normal day. They had no idea that their day of fun and relaxation was about to turn into a nightmare when a fierce shark attacked them. All 5 people hurt in the attack were seriously hurt, and many people are still trying to figure out how something so scary could happen. This tragedy is a stark reminder of the dangers that lie beneath the surface of our oceans and how important it is to be careful and watchful when entering the water. Subscribe us now and stay with us to know the whole story. Let's begin. Bull sharks. Sharks are one of the most misunderstood animals on Earth. Not only are they awe-inspiring predators, but they also play an important role in keeping our oceans healthy. But when it comes to shark species with such a scary name, no one can argue with the ferocious bull shark, which takes the prize for being the most violent and unpredictable. Bull sharks are thought to be the sharks that are the most dangerous to humans. Many experts say this is because they have short tempers and can move quickly. They live all over the world in shallow, warm waters and are often seen in freshwater rivers, even though their cousins, the great whites, are thought to be much bigger, stronger, and faster than bull sharks. The fact that they now live close to people on beaches makes them much more dangerous. Also, bull sharks tend to be much more aggressive, which makes it more likely that an encounter with one will quickly turn deadly. In fact, sharks are shy, reclusive creatures that spend most of their time cruising the ocean's water looking for food. While some species of sharks, like the bull shark, are more aggressive than others, most shark attacks on humans are caused by human trespassing or agitating the shark in some way. How did these shy, awe-inspiring creatures get such a bad reputation? It all started with the Jersey Shore shark attacks, a strange and deadly event that ruined the reputation of these once admired animals. The Jersey Shore shark attacks of 1916 happened between July 1st and July 12th along the shore of New Jersey. At the time, the United States was dealing with the effects of a severe summer heat wave and a polio epidemic, which drove thousands of people to the beach resorts of Jersey. The screams and heat with so many people watching. When people gathered so close to an area where sharks were often seen, it was only a matter of time before disaster struck. Shark attacks. The first major attack occurred in July. Beach Haven is a resort on Long Beach Island, which is off the southern coast of New Jersey. Charles Upton Vanson, who was 28 and from Philadelphia, was on vacation with his family at the Angleside Hotel. Vincent went for a swim in the Atlantic with his dog before dinner. Shortly after getting in the water, Vincent started shouting. At first, swimmers thought he was calling to his dog on the beach, but they soon realized that a shark was biting his legs. A lifeguard and a bystander who wanted to help pulled him out of the water. Later, they said that a dangerous shark followed them as they brought Vance to shore. Vincent's left thigh was so badly damaged that people could see parts of the bone sticking out. The shark had literally stripped his flesh clean off his bones, but he still managed to survive this horrifying ordeal. About 6:45 p.m., an hour and a half after the first incident in Beach Haven, leaders arrived to find him injured and bleeding to death. Scientists and the press were reluctant to blame the deaths on Charles Vance and Tamashar instead. Some people blamed Charles for the whole thing, saying that the shark was going for his dog, and if Charles hadn't gotten in the way, the shark wouldn't have emptied its stomach. Others, such as Pennsylvania State Fish Commissioner James Meehan, have downplayed sharks' threats to humans. Because of this, the Vanson attack didn't stop people from going to the beach, even when sea captains saw large sharks swimming near Newark. People in New York City chose to ignore their warnings anyway. Nearly 5 days after the first attack, a similar tragedy happened 45 miles north of Beach Haven in Spring Lake. This shows that these reports were not false. James Meehan's previous comments would have come back to haunt him after this attack. Charles Bruder, a 27-year-old Swiss bell captain who worked at a hotel, was attacked by a shark while swimming near Chaleur. The savage beast bit him in the abdomen and cut off both of his legs just below the knees. The water ran red with Bruder's blood in what must have been a horrifying sight. After hearing screams, a woman told 2 lifeguards that a canoe had capsized and was floating next to a pool of blood. When the 2 lifeguards reached Bruder in a rowboat, they quickly realized he had been attacked by a shark as they were pulling him out of the water. Unfortunately, he died of blood loss before they could get to him. It was said that the beach echoed with the screams and wails of horrified onlookers. Scientists from the Chicago Sun-Times and the Philadelphia Inquirer were once again asked to answer the public's questions to try to calm their fears. Scientists said at a press conference that the chances of a third attack happening are very low. However, 2 more major attacks happened after that, both at Matawan Creek near Keyport. It's been thought for a long time that Matawan's unique location, 30 miles north of Spring Lake and inland from Raritan Bay, made it unlikely for sharks and humans to meet there. However, when a local sea captain named Thomas Cottrell spotted an 8-foot-long great white shark, he, Lester Stillwell, age 11, was with a group of boys playing in the stream on Wednesday, July 12th at around 2 p.m. The boys thought it looked like an old black board or log, but when they saw its dorsal fin sticking out of the water, they knew it was a shark. The beast took the chance and lunged at them quickly, grabbing poor Stillwell between his powerful jaws and dragging him into the water before he could climb out of the creek. After the kids went to town for help, many adults rushed to the scene to check it out. Watson Stanley Fisher was a businessman in the county. After finding Stillwell's body, they were heading back to shore when, in front of everyone, Watson, who was carrying the boy at the time, was attacked by another shark. It took rescuers 5 hours to find young Lester's body, and by the time Wason Fisher's body was found, his right thigh was so badly damaged that he couldn't be identified, and he died at Monmouth Memorial Hospital. The last recorded victim was a 14-year-old boy named Joseph Dunn, who was the Jersey Shore attacks caused widespread panic in New York and New Jersey. Some people said it was the worst panic in American history. Needless to say, steps had to be taken after the attacks. It didn't help that the resort owners were losing hundreds of thousands of dollars because of the drop in tourism after the 5 attacks. There were hundreds of newspaper articles about the attacks, and people were warned not to go near the beach. Governor James Fairman Fielder of New Jersey came up with a plan that would give people money for every shark they killed. This led to what is now known as the largest scale animal hunt in history. On July 14th, only 2 days after the last attack at Matawan Creek, fisherman Michael Slicer caught a 7.5-foot, 325-pound shark while fishing nearby in Raritan Bay. The shark had attacked the boat and was trying to sink it before Slicer killed it with a broken oar. Still, the infamous Jersey Shore attacks of 1916 were not only one of the most strange and violent shark attacks ever recorded, but they also made sure that sharks would always have a bad reputation. It's important to remember that sharks aren't the mindless killers that they're often made out to be. In fact, most shark species are shy, retiring animals that don't pose much of a threat to humans. That's it for today. We hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Don't forget to share and press the bell icon for more regular updates.